Hello, Richard here again. And remember in the last video I was talking about that, making money online is really foolishly simple, and it's just a process. And if you don't follow that process, you won't make any money online. Well, that's what I'm going to talk about now, because in this step, what you want to do, whether you're following it path 1 or path 2, is you want to get your autoresponder set up. And basically, if you don't start building your list, or if you are building your list, you need to sign up to Pure Leverage anyway or GVO so that you can follow along with this program and as part of the funnel so that you can make commissions from these two programs. These two programs, really, you should be signed up to both of them and have both your IDs in the downline builder, because they pay very lucrative commission plans. Pure Leverage is one of the best paying companies online. And Pure Leverage and GVO offer you the foundation of products that you need that are essential to build your business online or have success. As a mechanic, you wouldn't try to work on a car with paper tools, would you? It wouldn't work, or no tools. That's the same thing online. Fundamentally, there are certain things you need to do something. Whether you're a carpenter, a mechanic, a doctor, a nurse, a business owner, a musician, if you don't invest in the tools that are necessary, can you imagine a guitarist trying to start a career with no guitar? There are certain things you need to invest in order to have success. Our system uses Pure Leverage and GVO. GVO is a parent company that owns Pure Leverage, and I encourage you to join them both and get your IDs in place. This is a small investment for what they give you, ridiculously small for what they give you, and the amount of tools that you have at your disposal to help you build your business. Now, I have this page up here that says My 4 Success Steps, Dirty Little Secret. It's because it's an email I wrote that I sent out to everybody in your 8 steps, and as well to some of my lists and stuff like that, because there are 4 tasks that I focus on every day. My partner focuses on, Brenda, to build our businesses. These are the 4 most important factors for having success. If you do not follow these, you will not have success. This is what makes internet marketing stupidly simple, or these steps. This process. This is why people fail online, because they do not follow this process. And I want to go through this real quick, and then I'm going to give you a rundown of Pure Leverage and GVO real quick. But I've been doing this now over 10 years, and I think by now I might know what I'm talking about, so I hope you take this advice seriously. But one of the things online that you must be doing every day is building traffic. You must be building daily traffic. And you must be building traffic and using that traffic, which is the second thing, to build your opt-in list through squeeze pages, sales pages. You need to be building your list with that traffic. Go hand in foot. Traffic, building your list. Traffic, building your list. That's where you get leads from. Okay? Now that you are developing leads, people on your autoresponder, then one of the next steps you need to do is direct your leads to stuff that will help them, that will solve a problem, like your 8 steps. Okay? Your 8 steps help solve marketing problems. It's free to join and use, has optional upgrades, but it also is free to join and use, meaning they can come here, they can watch these videos, they can learn everything we have here. It's up to them whether they upgrade or not, but the information is here to share with them that will help to start build your relationship with them. So you build traffic, you build your leads by sending them to squeeze pages. You send your traffic to squeeze pages that are tied into an autoresponder. Pure Leverage, GVO. That's where they come in as the autoresponder. And then 4th is the follow-up. 4th, you basically keep following through with people on your list. This is actually the most important part of the process, but it relies on the other 3 to be able even to do this part, because you can't follow through if you do not have a list. Understand? And those 3 other things have to be done as well, because you have to offer something to your list for them. Or you're offering, people that are seeing your squeeze pages, actually, what you're giving them is your funnel or your main system that you're using to help teach people, after they opt in. And you build traffic, Traffic goes to the opt-in list or the squeeze page, or however you want to call it, and then they get your offer, which is your 8 steps or the system, the funnel. And then thirdly, you keep following through with them, building a relationship with them, because you're not going to be able to follow through if you don't do the first 3 things, because if you're not putting people on an opt-in list or newsletter, you're not going to be able to communicate with them. And that is the number one reason for success online, is being able to communicate ongoing. The only way you can do that is through an autoresponder, so that you can send them emails when you're gone somewhere, you're not home. You have an autoresponder. It'll send emails 365 days a year. You can set up follow-up emails like, well, when you're gone fishing, or you're gone at the beach, or you're sleeping. That's how an autoresponder makes you money while you're sleeping. Now, that's it. That's as simple as the process is. But if you're not building your list, you can't do these 4 steps, because that process is gone. But that is the process online, are those 4 things. That's the process. But the 4th is the most important, but you got to have the other 3 in order to even do the 4th one, because you can't follow through if you do not have a list. And, you know, we choose Peer Leverage and GVO, and like I said, GVO is a parent company for Peer Leverage. GVO is a company owned by Joel Therrien and Mike Potvin, and Joel started GVO a long time ago. I've been a member of that as well. They offer web hosting as well, which I host some of my sites at, richardweberg.com and several others. And now, Peer Leverage gives you a whole bunch of products for, you know, if you look at your 8 steps here, step number 3 where we have you join Peer Leverage. Basically, you're looking at a $1 7-day trial. Then after that, it'll cost you $24.95 a month to own the products, and $19.97 a month to be a reseller, meaning be able to collect 100% direct commissions and 50% matching check bonus on your downline. Okay, that's unheard of. This was an industry first, paying out this way. And Peer Leverage in the first 18 days of business, when GVO launched it, paid out over $1 million in commission in 18 days. Okay, that's astronomical. That means people are getting paid. People are making good money, not pennies. But Peer Leverage itself, you know, when you promote the right thing, something that's consumable, meaning people have to have it to build their business, if you teach somebody how to use an autoresponder, they'll pretty much use it the life of their internet business, because they need that autoresponder to do business with. And once they realize they have success with it and that it works and that's the process, and they keep getting better and better at it and they keep making more and more money, they'll be a customer for life. Just like GVO, my web hosting. I've been hosting my sites at GVO for, over 7 years now. Or right around there. I lose track of the time. I've been doing this for so long now. But how would you like to be my sponsor in GVO? You've collected a commission off me now for years. And it's the same thing with Peer Leverage. Peer Leverage launched, I don't know, a year and a half ago. I've been a member ever since, and I'll use it forever, the life of the product, or the life of me ever internet marketing, because I have a list there and building my list. And, that's the main fundamental thing is it's consumable. I need this every day to run my business. You want highly consumable products in your business, like hosting, web hosting, blogs, autoresponder. You want to be promoting things like this. Stuff that are tools that people cannot live without online to have success. The most successful marketers online all have autoresponders. That's the number one thing they have in common, and web hosting. Those 2 things. Without those 2 things, they cannot be successful online, and neither can you. That is the first thing you must come to a conclusion of. And Peer Leverage should be, if you already have an autoresponder, another product that you add to your arsenal to promote to your list, because it is a great product. They have better training than any other companies out there, and they offer more commissions and more for your money than any of the other ones do. This isn't just an autoresponder. You can see the link here on the left-hand side. It has a blog. You can post to your blog. It's already done for you. Basically, you click this link right here. You go over here, click OK, go to your blog. I'm just waiting for it to load. It's WordPress. Now you can click on Post, Add New Post. And write your first blog post. It's all set up for you. When I first started marketing, I had to learn how to install WordPress and what all this crap was. It took me weeks to get my blog up and running. When you join Peer Leverage, immediately you have a blog. It's part of the $24.95 that you pay monthly. So you're not just an autoresponder. Then you also have a full-blown, like I said, autoresponder But you also have, in this level 1 marketing suite that you get for the $24.95, is a full lead capture system. And in that lead capture system are, I'm going to go to this link here, your affiliate URLs, and what these are squeeze pages. These squeeze pages are already tied into that lead capture system. That means you advertise any of these beautiful squeeze pages here, they will all build your list. So now if you're an experienced marketer and you already have a list and you have people who are struggling that can't figure out how to set up all this stuff, what is going to be the biggest no-brainer you send them? This program, Pure Leverage. Why? Because it's all set up. Plus it has a full-blown autoresponder that they can use as they gain experience. But the email series is already written to promote Pure Leverage and to promote you and to build your list. The squeeze pages are already done. Beautiful squeeze pages that some people pay thousands of dollars for to have created. It's all part of the $24.95. Plus you have banners and ad copy and, but these are your squeeze pages, all hooked up to your squeeze pages, and then you got some direct sales pages as well as a webinar link that's coded to you as well. So you can invite your prospects to the webinars that teach people how to do this marketing stuff, and they're all coded to you. So if they join in this webinar, they're already cookied to you, and they'll be your sign-up. They also just came out with a Facebook URL for the Facebook group that is cookied to us as well. And that hasn't been put back here yet, but that is part of, where they are with marketing. How many programs out there do you know that have a Facebook URL that's actually can cookie to you so that you get credit if you send someone to the Facebook group, you get credit for the sign-up. And new people may not understand that yet, but that's fine. Experienced marketers do. Now, everything here is set up for new people and experienced people. Again, from A to Z, everything is here. It's why it's part of your 8 steps. That's the way your 8 steps is. That's the way Pure Leverage and GVO are. They have everything that you need for a new person already done here. And for an experienced person, it makes 10 times more sense to promote because it has everything that you can help your list or downline and then start building their business faster because the whole system is automated. They get a blog, a completely full-blown autoresponder, a done-for-you lead system complete with beautiful squeeze pages. And that's not it. You also get a video email service and a live conference room. If I go here to this conference room link, I have a conference room with links here that I can invite people to, and I can put as many people in them as I want, up to whatever my room limit is. And that's awesome. I don't have to go out and get conference software. I have a conference. So if you've ever been to a webinar or a conference online, I already have it. You'll already have it as part of your Pure Leverage suite of tools. This is totally awesome. And again, it's done for people. It's already done. There's hardly anything to do here. You can join Pure Leverage and be completely set up with the best tools online that if you were to purchase all these separately, you're talking $500 a month. And you don't have to do that. You don't have to pay $500 a month to get these. It's $24.95. Joel Tarian knows how to understand to give value for the money. You will not find value like you do here for what you're paying for. This is ridiculously cheap cost-wise, but not quality-wise. You are getting a full-blown host of tools that you can't get anywhere for that kind of money. And this is, like I said, the tools that you absolutely need to be successful online. Now, if you're watching this video and you're in Path 2 and you're looking at GVO, GVO is a great program. GVO has web hosting, which I could not be without. That's the other thing I talked about. That is number 2 thing that an online marketer cannot be without, because at some point in your business, whether you're doing all this, you got everything done for you, as you want to advance and double and triple your income, then you're going to need to learn how to use web hosting and create simple squeeze pages yourself to differentiate you from other people and to create simple websites on. There's many things you can do online with web hosting, host images, banners, all kinds of things. Pictures, create pages. It's awesome having web hosting. My business increased big time when I learned how to use web hosting. We have programming here to teach you how to use web hosting. We have experienced people in our group that help people with learning how to create something and have it on web hosting. It's totally awesome. But GVO is $9.97 a month. Pure Leverage is $24.95 a month. They have 2 different sets of tools, but they both have an autoresponder. That's why GVO is in Path 2 and why Pure Leverage is in Path 1. because as we explained about path 1 and path 2 before, that we have 2 different starting points. Now, this person who really wants to get their business off with a bang is going to join both Pure Leverage and GVO and get their links in the income downline builder so that people follow them into both. Because that way you're making commissions off of both programs. And they both have huge incentives for building your business in both. I've been building both GVO and Pure Leverage for, like I said, a long time. And I wouldn't promote any other because of the way Pure Leverage and GVO pay out, and the bonuses that Joltarian pays out are incredible compared to any other autoresponder and hosting out there. None of them pay like this. And none of them have the support and the webinars every week that Joel and his crew do for all of us, the affiliates. Every week they're doing training seminars, teach you how to use tools, teach you how to use products, teach you how to market. That itself is worth its weight in gold, but we're not charged for those webinars. We can attend them free every week. So with that being said, I just want you to understand that this is the most important. Do not bypass this step. Start building your list immediately. I don't care how you get this set up. You know, $9.97 a month, if you got to go that route and go GVO only, I mean, anybody can afford that. Unless you're homeless or something, then you really need to go get a job. You don't need internet marketing. You need to first get your life straightened out and get a job. Or you're watching this in a cafe that you spent to get a cup of coffee and you don't have internet connection or anything. Yeah, you need to get a job and get your life straightened out before, you know, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking people who have an apartment, have a home, you know, everybody has the money to get started in marketing. Don't say that you don't, because otherwise you'll never have what's waiting for you on the other side. You'll never make the commitment to go forward anyway. That's what's so critical about having, you know, making an investment in your business, because you need something to keep you in the game. Something that's going to keep you from quitting every little obstacle you hit because, oh God, I spent $9.97 on my business. You know, that's too small of an amount just to spend. It really is. But if that's the route you choose to start, I respect you for starting, but you really need to get started in both Pure Leverage and GVO and start, you know, investing in yourself. When you get $500 into the game, you'll be more committed and pursuing this internet marketing stuff than you ever have when you actually have some skin in the game, something to lose. And you'll understand that if you don't understand it now. And I'm not trying to scare anybody new here who has never had any internet marketing experience. It costs something online to have a business. So I just want you to understand that. It's not like a traditional business. It's not going to cost you hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars or anything like that. These are small amounts of money we're talking about that are a definite must to build a business and to move forward and do the proper things online and have the proper tools. Remember, you won't work on a car if you're a mechanic without tools. It wouldn't happen. I mean, you won't use a fork and a butter knife. Don't try to cheapskate your business by not having the proper tools and good ones. It won't work. I know I beat my head around for 2 years because I was unwilling to follow the process, and I made absolutely nothing my first 2 years online. So please take our advice and listen to us and get started properly right now. Join Pure Leverage and join GVO both, so they have both paths covered. So when your referrals come in through the system, if they take only one of them, you're getting commissions from both. Okay? And just follow the instructions in every step, and we'll be here to help you along the way. Other than that, have a great day, and we will see you on the next video.